Today's journey brings us to the guidestones in Georgia. These guidestones are like a 10 Commandments. Some people say for the New World Order. Some people say differently it's for when the crap hits the fan and things go awry. There's several different languages these are written in. Right here is the English one. These guidestones are 17 foot tall and 3 foot thick, and they weigh quite a bit. They've been here since 1979 by a man by the name of R.C. Christian, which is no longer, no one can find any information about him. Nothing can be found out about him, but still yet these stones was erected by a granite company here in Elberton, Georgia, under his guidance. And this is what he wanted on them. And they've got several different languages written on them. Guys, come along as we go on this very weird journey. He's like, yeah, I'll stand in the shade. Alright, the Georgia Guidestones Center Cluster, erected March the 22nd, 1980. They actually started work on them in 1979, and they wasn't put up until 1980. And there is some of the languages that are on top of the capstone there. You've got Egyptian, Babylonian, Classic Greek, and Sanskrit, I think is how you pronounce that. Astronomical features is a channel through the stone indicates cellular poles, which is the one directly right there. And then the horizon slot indicates the annual travel of the sun, and I'll show you that one in a few minutes. The sunbeam through the capstone marks the noontime throughout the year, so it's getting close to the noontime that will be coming through the capstone, and I will show you that. And R.C. Christian, a man that doesn't exist anymore. I will get into that into the next video. There will be two parts of this video. Sponsors is a small group of Americans who seek the age of reason. A time capsule is placed 6 feet below this spot on, and of course there's no date, and to be opened on, and there's no date there. So that's a little crazy, but hey. Physical data: overall height is 19 feet tall, 3 inches. Total weight, 237,746 pounds. 4 major stones are 16 foot, 4 inches height, each weighing an average of 42,437. But I'll pan down slowly for people that want to pause it and give this a good read. Here is stone languages. You have Russian, and then you have English and Spanish, and you have I can't pronounce that one. Then you have Hindu and Hebrew and Arabic, and additional information at the Elberton Granite Museum and Exhibit, and it gives the address. And of course this is south, east, north, and west is what these are. Some people say this was a publicity stunt to get attention to the granite company. I don't know. A lot of weird things about this. So if you can see it, I'll try to zoom in on it. That's the hole that when it hits 12 noon, the sun will come right through that hole. This hole here does the solstice. because the sun comes from there in that direction. So winter and summer solstice, the sun will come through there. And here's the other hole. Now there's a lot of things I don't agree with on these stones. And I wonder why here? Why in this area? In this little bitty town? On this little bitty piece. Now this is public land, so anybody can come here and visit. And why they let this stand on public land, I don't know. But down there's the road. So we're not that far off of a main road, and there is cameras everywhere. So as you can tell on that pole there, there's cameras there, and there's cameras over there. So it's not advised to come here and try to deface this place. Now, the stains coming off the top, they say are blood stains. Now I brought the drone with me, and we're going to fly it today. We're going to go above, see what this place looks like from the sky. We're going to look at the top of the monument, or the guidestones rather, and see, you know, if it is blood up there, maybe. They say it gets bigger each year. I have no idea. I'll let the drone capture the ones at the top. Alright, so that's the edge of the granite, and that's where the hole for 12 noon is. You can see that sunspot there on the edge of the granite. So it won't be too long and it'll be down on the ground, and it will be noontime. Alright, it is 12 noon. There's the sunspot on the ground. The sun is now coming through the hole, and it will blind you if you look at it. You can't tell it through the camera, but it is. See if I can get my hand in the way. Oh, there it is. It is 12 noon, celestial time, and it works, which is pretty close to 12 o'clock now. It's not that far off. Alright, now I'm standing in front of the English version of the guidestones. I don't agree with this, but that's my political opinion. Everybody has their own. And this is a weird place. Why even have this, and why here in this little town? Why not put it in a more populated area like Atlanta or New York or somewhere like that? Why in this little area where there's nothing here, no one here? I even stopped at a gas station and was talking to a couple of the local residents that have been here for years, and none of them has even heard about this place. And it was 10 miles down the road, so it's definitely weird. But I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like it. If you've not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell notification down there too. That way you're notified when the next video comes out. This is part 1. There will be a part 2 of this video, but it will not be here. It'll be me talking more about things that go along with this. And it's going to be very interesting and full of information. And thank you for coming on another journey with me. Alright, so we're hungry, right? We're in the middle of a forest. Coming from Tennessee to North Carolina and then into Georgia. Beautiful creek down here, as you can see. We'll get a better picture of that in a few minutes. There is no microwave around us. There is no place to ask for a microwave. We're not going to start a fire, so here's what we're going to do. I brought some aluminum foil. We're going to take this aluminum foil and we're going to put our riblets in there. And then we're going to place it on top of the engine for a few minutes. Let it run. Let it heat our food up. Then we're going to put it on our bread and have a sandwich. It's just what we do to get the videos. Alright guys, on our way down to Georgia. Saw somebody filling up some water, so on our way back from Georgia we thought we would stop and check this out and talk to a local. And it runs all the time, so we got us some of it and it definitely tastes a lot better. But it's just a little spring in the side of the mountain at a little pull off going to Georgia on the back road in the forest. Runs constantly. It's cold too. It's good and cold. Just another part of the journey, and a good one.